okay. It dropped a little bit, but this is still a great episode. Why? Well, let's discuss. What's up? What's happening? What's going on, everyone? Back to Animation Station, which is your favorite thing and everything animation. Welcome to episode 3 of the Chucky TV series 3rd season, titled Jennifer's Body. Yes, that is a reference to the Megan Fox horror movie. I said in the last review, but I'm going to say it here again because I know if I don't make that obvious reference, I'm going to be told about it up the wazoo in the freaking comment section. So, yeah, it's a reference to that. So, in this episode, we finally find out Chucky's real motive for what he's doing, why he's doing what he's doing in this season. And, I mean, again, already makes it better than Season 2, where Season 2 we didn't even get to know Chucky's actual plan. So, it's already better. So, without further ado or delay, let's just dive straight into the plot of this episode, as well as talk a little bit about the kills. One kill in particular, which we'll get to. So, in a flashback to the ending of Chucky Actually in January, Chucky had removed his wedding bell disguise and advances on Tiffany, ready to kill her. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this real quick. That plot twist is still shit. I didn't like it at the end of Season 2, and I still don't like it here. However, he's forced to stop as the police break down the door and arrest Tiffany for first-degree murder, which they believe was committed by Jennifer Tilly. As Tiffany is taken away in the back of a police car, Nika watches Chucky sneak out of the hotel in Caroline's arms. Nika chases after them, but she is unable to follow them, where they head down a bunch of stairs into the subway. Because, don't forget, she's still bound to her wheelchair, and since Chucky no longer possesses her, she can't walk around anymore. So she's stuck to look at the top of these stairs while Chucky is just a few stairs down, taunting her like the little shit that he is. The two then get into a cab where the driver, played by Kenan Thompson, first believes Chucky is an interactive robot doll. Kind of like a lighthearted jab at that shitty 2019 remake. When they begin discussing their plans for Chucky to kill all of his enemies, the cab driver becomes disturbed and pulls into an alley. He demands to get out, but Chucky reclines his seat and shoves an umbrella into the man's mouth, down his fucking throat, before opening it up and exploding it. I love this fucking kill. It's slow, it's bloody, it's gruesome. They are amplifying the gore even more than last season. And I fucking love it. And it's cool to see Kenan Thompson in here. I never thought I'd see one of the members of Kenan and Kel in this horror show, but it's cool to see him in here, and for the little bit we get to see of him, he gets to be his usual Kenan Thompson self and be a little bit funny. So, yeah. And his kill is fucking amazing, so 10 out of 10 cameo. Chucky and Caroline begin their quest to complete his kill list, starting first with Andy Barkley. They break into his house, tie him down to the bed, allowing Chucky to stab him to death. But unfortunately for Chucky, this is revealed to just be a dream. This shocked the hell out of everyone when we first saw this. Like, he's never gonna get to kill Andy. Never. Unless, like, the entire franchise ends or something. But, no, they, showed Andy getting brutally stabbed in the face to death. Yeah, it's just a vision, but that's still Alex Vincent getting stabbed to death. Like, jaws on the floor until we found out that it was just a vision. Upon waking up, Chucky discovers that he's losing his hair. With her knowledge from the Voodoo for Dummies book, Caroline suggests that he sees a voodoo specialist. After being checked out by the doctor, who also touches up on his balls. Hey, if 3C had to point it out, I have to point it out too. Chucky is asked if he has been practicing any other religions, to which he admits he had been involved in an exorcism last year. Yeah, there's a 1-year time jump here, because there was a time jump between the whole thing from episode 7 of season 2 and the Christmas episode of season 2 that ended up being the finale. So, yeah, there is a time jump. The doctor reveals Chucky has been infected with Christian magic, meaning Damballa has abandoned him and he can no longer possess other bodies. The only cure is a ritual that hasn't been attempted since the Crusades, which involves 6 people being sacrificed inside of the most evil place on Earth. Naturally, Chucky and Caroline end up going to the Amityville house. Yes, that Amityville house. It's an unexpected crossover, and it's pretty cool to see Chucky walking around in there. Where a party is being held inside. Although he murders everyone inside, the ritual is unsuccessful, concluding that the house wasn't evil enough. Chucky then realizes the White House is evil enough, and that he has a way in through the recent death of the president's young son, Joseph. Caroline prepares Chucky by using makeup to cover his wrinkles, but she is saddened that she can't come with him. The two share a sorrowful goodbye, revealing Chucky feels a sense of paternal love for her. Hiding behind Joseph's grave, Chucky waits as James and his family mourn. Henry spots him and picks him up, allowing Chucky to introduce himself as Joseph. Charlotte, happy to see Harry smile for the first time in months, lets him keep the doll, and Chucky is brought into the White House. Yeah, pretty much showing us the flashback of what happened between the end of Season 2 and the start of Season 3, and how Chucky ended up in the White House in the first place. Great setup, great build-up, and I love his motivation for this season, too. Like, he's literally starting to age and die because he got stuck in an exorcism, and that infected him, so Damballa abandoned him. Like, this season is introducing so much unique, interesting stuff. It's legit interesting. It is, like, legit fascinating. Anywho, continuing onward. Meanwhile, in May, Tiffany is visited and imprisoned by Lexi in an attempt to track down Caroline. Tiffany explains to her that she is on trial for murder in Texas because she killed a tour guide at the Alamo, and lets slip that there is another Chucky still alive other than the one Lexi chainsawed. Yeah, I think I forgot to point this out in my Season 2 finale review. Lexi gets to absolutely massacre the Chucky that killed her mom in the most gruesome, amazing way possible by slicing his head to pieces with that chainsaw. So much so that, like, bone liquid is spewing out of the holes. Like, it is gruesome, it is gory, and it's one of the only good parts of that very disappointing, very rushed finale. In June, Tiffany stands trial. Jake, Devin, and Lexi testify against her, along with Nika, naturally. Tiffany decides to let her tell her true story to the judge, that she's not Jennifer Tilly, but is in fact Tiffany Valentine. She explains how her real body had been electrocuted in a bathtub, and then she had her soul transferred into a doll. And then finally her soul ended up in the body of Jennifer Tilly. However, obviously, nobody believes her, even with her attorney claiming actors get too into their roles, and trying to get her off the hook by reason of insanity. Tiffany is instead sentenced to death by lethal injection for 103 counts of first-degree murder. After the sentencing, Nika promises Tiffany that she will roll her wheelchair over her grave when she dies. Yeah, unfortunately Nika is getting sidelined so far, which is one of the only big problems I have so far with this season. Because it's picking up steam rather quick, and while this episode isn't quite as amazing as the last one, this is still a great episode. It ties all the plot threads together, left hanging from the end of Season 2 to the start of Season 3 very well. We get one amazing kill, as well as a cameo from Kenan Thompson, and an unexpected crossover with the Amityville house. So, yeah, it's setting up things really well. It tied together plot threads really well, and it's all building up to something that's going to be fucking insane. I just know it, so. With all that said, final verdict for this episode is an 8 out of 10. It is a strong 8 out of 10. It is a great episode of this series, and this season is already leagues better than Season 2 by a mile. So, will it keep up this momentum? I don't know. we'll have to wait until next time to find that out. So thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this almost every single day. And stay tuned because we still have a bunch more episodes to go with this season as we near closer and closer to the grand premiere of its second half. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time when we dive into the next episode of Chucky Season 3, titled Dressed to Kill.
We cannot take it anymore. The time has come to go. Prepare, we're ready for